Hi everyone. I am going to do a short screencast about how to put an RSS feed inside an announcement in your Kaplan eCollege classroom. Right now you see Science Daily, which is a wonderful source for any science class. It covers many different areas. It produces a news feed on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you how you have to sometimes hunt for the feeds. And actually I had to when I came here. Sometimes in the links themselves they'll say feed. In this case I had to go to the news, drop down, and you'll see it says RSS new feeds. So I would go there. And as you read down, it tells you could have a feed reader, and it explains a little bit about RSS and the use of the feeds and all that sorts of information that may be worth looking at before you put it into the course. But I am not putting it into my course right now. I am just going to show you how to do it. So here is the feed. Now, if you want to put this in, don't click on the link. You're going to need to copy the link because we're going to make a widget with that link that will go inside your course. So I'm going to select that, or attempt to, without my mouse picking up the rest. Copy. So I did a Control-C. Now I am going to FeedWind, which I don't have open. Here is the link that I've been using. It's called feed.mikle.com. And here is what you're going to use to create a widget. There are probably other ones available. There's so many widgets that you can create today. But this one has worked well for me because all it does is feeds. So I am now going to paste that XML feed I got from Science Daily. Most feeds will have it'll say newsfeed.xml. You should see feed somewhere. If this is not a good feed, if you got the wrong link, it won't create the widget. Now, this is going to be the widget. This was what they had up there before. I'm just going to hit enter. And now we got a preview of the Science Daily latest news. Now you can modify this, and I usually do. I make it larger. So I'm going to increase the width to 500 and the height to 500. Feed title you want to lead on because that's in that blue highlight. You can change the color of that. You can see I've got pink there, but it doesn't say too much about what is in that feed. So you can modify that by different settings down here. So if you want to change the entry title, you can increase the length. Now, this is the entry title. I'm going to increase it to 100 words. I'll leave the font color the same, but here you can see I've increased the amount of what the student will see, so they can select exactly what link they'd like to go to. You can leave it black and white. What I've done is I've made the background color usually like a light beige, just to give it a little more highlight so it's more visible, that they can see it is a feed. At the rest, I would just leave it. So now you have created the widget. What you need to do is go down here and copy the code, because that is what is going to go into your announcement. Now one of these. Okay, I have it set up. You know how to get here. You're going to go to Add Announcement. Make sure HTML is selected. And paste. And then put Science News Daily Feed. And you could also do a little more explanation, but at this point I'm going to add the announcement. Go back to this view so you can see it. And here is the announcement. And there you go. That's in your course. And the students can click and it'll take them to the story that they want. It'll take them to the site and they may do a little searching around too. You can get more specific feeds from different websites. If you look on a blog, and I'll take you to a blog just so you can see it. Let's see, I go to my home page, which isn't coming up. So I'm going to put in one of my blogs. It's what I'm using for one of my classes in my other job, and you'll see here is the website. It's a blog, and here is the good old RSS logo. You right click on it, copy the link, go to FeedWind, change this, and there we have my links. I don't have that much yet. It's a new blog, and I may do this in my course. I'm not sure. It depends on what I want my students to get out of it. So make sure you're looking at the course objectives. That's always a key. If they have to look for articles and references, this may be a good way to help them find them. And you can find RSS feeds on almost any site. In another edition, there is a way to create RSS feeds for sites that do not create them. There are sources of ways to do that, but I am not going to go into that in this short video. I hope that this has helped you, and I will see you in BUGS.